On a serious note, no pun intended, I want to ask I want to ask you guys a question. Does reading help anybody? Has it helped anybody? Will it help you? Is there any empowerment in reading? I mean, seriously, can you gain anything from reading? I ask yourself that. I mean, when you go to school, I mean, nobody likes to read. Do you get empowerment in reading? Well, check out check out Malcolm X. There's an excerpt in Learning to Read from Malcolm X's autobiography. And in this chapter of his book, By Any Means Necessary, Malcolm X writes about his struggles to communicate to Elijah Muhammad. Imagine you're, stuck in prison and you need to communicate with God. What do you do? How do you do it in a way where you can say what you want with words, convincing, truthful? And while he's in Charleston prison, Malcolm X meets Bimby, a fellow inmate who had lots of knowledge and took charge of conversations because of it. In the beginning, Malcolm X could barely read efficiently to grasp any knowledge. So what he did was he started to get the dictionary. He got the dictionary, opened up the book, started with like the first page, and he remembers reading aardvark. He's like, aardvark, this animal is like an anteater in Africa, and it's like, oh, Africa, let me read more. I want to know more. I want to know more. So it all starts there. You if you want to know more, you got to read and read and read. Over time, through personal discipline, he memorized words in the dictionary and went on checking out the maximum books allowed. The combination of his desire to communicate fluidly with Muhammad and Bimby's influence sparked Malcolm X's path to self empowerment. You know, um, I shouldn't think there, how many people complain, like, um, man, life is boring. This is boring. They don't teach me anything. They're not telling me the truth. Blah, blah, blah. All right, all right, all right. You want to feel self empowered? Go read a book. Reading this book would help, actually. Um, I mean, sitting there watching the TV, just complaining, throwing your remote control at CNN, it's not gonna change the world. Trust me. Uh, you know, Malcolm X's knowledge that grew in the 7 years he was incarcerated for robbery felt like true freedom for him. How many people are at home and they feel, or at school, and feel like, they're in prison? I mean, come on, think about it. I can relate to his feeling of empowerment in reading. Like, I mean, I used to work at this job um, as a security guard, and it's boring, 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 boring. I'd see people pass. I'd say, "Good day, good day. How are you? How are you?" And some people would be kind, courteous. Other people would be rude. And I was like, what's going on? What am I doing in my life? This is not helping me at all. I'm just sort of lulling my whole life away. I need to do something better. What could I do? What should I do? I picked up a newspaper. What the heck? You know, Maybe I could learn how to read faster so I can read more. And that's exactly what happened. You know, I would uh I would take advantage of reading the Los Angeles Times front to back every day for 2 years. I would then comment on current news and economic trends with top executives, especially on the housing market. Reading felt like freedom. I was even able to write my first hip hop album because of that sense of freedom and empowerment. I agree that reading can lead to self empowerment. I mean, reading leads to self empowerment. In today's world where television, movie theaters, MySpace, video games fills up your spare time, reading is thought by many kids and young adults as boring, unfulfilling. They're just these kids. They don't know. They they want to be led. But if you want to lead your life. Your life. Reading is the way to go. Um, well, I mean, what do you think? What do you think about reading? Has it empowered you? Has it not empowered you? Can you care less? We'd rather go back on MySpace and comment on what home girls wearing, or what who's going out with who, in the media, or I mean, get interesting. Let me know what you think. All right, peace out.